Hey guys, this is Larry with Pak Masters Dog Training. Want to address the subject I've had a lot of questions about in the past week actually, and it's problems with the competition heeling, usually forging forward. And I'm going to show you how you could fix that and where that comes from. And Luke is a good dog to do that with because he does forge forward on the heel a little bit, and that's my fault. I don't do any kind of competition work with him, so when I was training him, that didn't bother me. I didn't want to fix that, so it doesn't matter to me. But for those that do compete and are having a little bit of trouble like that, I'll show you a couple of ways how we could fix that and how I would fix it if I was to fix that with Luca, okay? So first let me show you how he is in the heel, and I'm going to explain to you why. Come here, Luca. All right, ready? Luca, heel. Okay, so you see where he is there. He's in good position, but he's raring to go. He's a little forward. Now watch where he is here. Luca, switch. Heel. Good. See, on this side, he leans forward just a little bit. Okay, switch. Here, he's more head straight up. I'm going to tell you why. Now, I'm going to explain to you why. When Luca was young and we were training, I would always reward with the ball or the toy throwing it forward. And it would always be from the heel position, from the left. So what he has developed is when he's in my heel, when he's on my left side, he anticipates going for the reward. That's what he wants to do. When he's on the right side, I've never thrown the ball from him on the right side, so it's always more of a head up kind of position, okay? He doesn't anticipate me throwing the toy. So if I was to fix that, what I would do is go back from the start, work on his positions very, very carefully, and the reward, whether it's food or toy, I would go back to food at first. It's always going to come from the proper position. I'm not going to give him anything from the forward position anymore. Luca, get off of there. He smells the toy. Luca, get off of there. Come here. Okay, so we're going to go right back to the drawing board, guys, okay? Over here with the touchpad. I'm going to start with the food on the touchpad. Luca, touch. Good. Yes. We go back to basics. I always go back to basics when we're going to fix something, okay? So he's on the touchpad. We practice perfect position here, okay? And we just go back to step one, literally. And it's not going to take long to fix all this. Good. Good. Luca, touch. Good. So he'll fix himself right to me without me asking. And we practice the right position. But you see where I'm rewarding? Right here. Right? Right here. So we're starting to build up the habits again to be where he needs to be. It's very, very basic, right? Nothing different. Now, when we go back to the toy. So, once again, if we're going to go back to using the toy, okay? Okay, we're going to start bringing him back here. Again, he's used to me rewarding by throwing the toy when he was young. That's where he developed that forward motion from. So I'm going to go back to putting him in heel positions, teaching him where he needs to be. Switch. Heel. Okay? So he's here. That's where we want him. That's good position, right? So now, instead of letting the reward come and him go forward, the reward's either going to come behind him, off to the side, off to that side. It's going to come from every direction except forward. I don't want him going forward anymore. So he's here. Yes. Okay? It's going to come behind him. It's going to come off to the side. It's not going to go forward at all anymore. Come here, Luca. Come here, boy. Out. Out. All right. Okay. Ready? So again. And I know this is basic, guys, but this is what I do if I'm going to fix his heel. Heel. So we're here, okay? We want him in good position, right? That's where we want him, always. Yes, good. And it's that simple. We go back to the basics. Come here, Luca. Come. Hey, come here. Out. Out. Luca, out. All right. Again, so now you see the reward right up above. Luca, heel. Good. He's here, we put him right where we want him, and you practice, you move different ways. Now he's here, See, now he's starting to fix himself. He's not forward anymore. Yes. You throw it off to the side. He's going to get rewarded every different direction except forward. Okay? He gets nothing from coming forward anymore. Luca. Out. 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 Good. Now, another thing that I can do to fix him. I don't do one thing when I want to fix a problem. I'll do a bunch of different things. So another thing I could do is, Luca's trained to the e-collar. I could put him on a leash and his e-collar and fix his position with the leash and e-collar together. He's trained with the e-collar, so don't go out and put an e-collar on your dog and think you're going to fix his heel. If he's not trained to it, you're going to cause more problems, even if you fix this problem. So leash and e-collar together, putting him where we want to be. This is for the excitement and moving forward. Now, if he was to lag behind, if he's losing interest during the competition heeling and he's falling behind, that's a whole different story. That's a motivation issue. There's something lacking in the training, or the dog just doesn't have the motivation to perform. So in that instance, there's not going to be reward different position. In that instance, he's going to be on a leash and the e-collar, and I'm going to force him into position. He has to stay in that position. So I would do it over and over together to where he understands this is where you have to be, that's it. So you treat lagging very, very differently. And it can be cleaned up very quickly. Okay, one last time. Heel. Good, that's where we want him, right? Right here, always, straight. But work on your body position too. Too many people are turned to the side. See how he moves? So look, I'm straight, he'll fix himself. If I move a little bit, look, he moves, right? I move, he moves. Do you see how easy it is to make the mistakes? That's what I did with him. Not that I made a mistake, I just didn't care when he was young, because I'm never gonna probably do anything with him, most likely. But if I decided tomorrow, hey, I like this IPO stuff, I want to do it, I got to make the heeler much tighter. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Look, move, he moves. You don't want that. Heel, we want him here. Okay, I move, he moves. So be careful on your position too. And you practice, and you start off slow. And you start off, he's always here, right? He's always here, right? And you practice like that. And that's how we start to practice saying yes. And it's just a matter of putting in the repetitions. And that forging forward would be fixed probably less than a week, most likely. Okay, so I hope this helps. Thanks.